which is another charm. Unfortunately, Amy stopped wearing her bracelet ages ago, and Thomas didn't even notice. Next, Comet visits Jean's grave before getting together with Holt at a cafe to show her the new clues he's found. Thomas thinks Raya is killing all members of this group with an advanced poison from the future that can be activated remotely, and she's moving backwards in time while the rest of the world moves forward. Which explains why Thomas saw her die and then reappear just fine, and why she had that information about him. Thomas just wants Holt to help him get another's address, but Holt thinks he's crazy and dismisses the time-traveling theory. Not willing to give up yet, Thomas pretends to cry and accepts he's in a bad mental health state, apologizing for his actions. Holt hugs him and promises to help him find a therapist, and Thomas takes a chance to steal his badge. Once Holt is gone, Thomas pretends to be him and calls the station to ask for Heather's information from the system. Unfortunately, by the time Thomas makes it to Heather's place, she's already dead, and she's got the same bleeding and 3 green punctures. Suddenly, Raya jumps out of the house, and Thomas tries to shoot her, wounding her hand with one of his bullets, as it was previously found on her dead body. Raya escapes on a bike, so Thomas steals a truck and follows her to the same beach where she had crashed the plane. By entering a sewer pipe, Thomas finds a place where Raya hides her time machine, but before he can do anything, she activates it and gets away. When Thomas leaves the sewer, Holt and his men are waiting for him to arrest him, not believing his crazy story about a time traveler. From afar, Rao watches this whole scene happen. 9 years later, in 2015, the girl is seeing each other nowadays. She'd like him to be there when she has a baby. He barely has time to think about what to do when suddenly, his face is covered and he's knocked out. When he wakes up, Thomas finds himself in Rao's van with all the dead pigs. Rao himself is driving and explains that it's thanks to Thomas's investigation that he understood Raya is saving the world, and she's the culmination of her own research. He'll be keeping Thomas locked up for a few days so Raya can do her thing. Then Rao promises to let him go. Thomas doesn't accept his plan though, and he jumps on Rao to try to make him stop the van. Instead, the vehicle ends up crashing and Thomas gets away. A few moments later at the beach, Raya shows up after time traveling for the first time, and Thomas is there waiting for her. He intends to kill her, so she can't keep traveling back. That way, the murders won't happen, and he won't become this obsessed shell of a person. Thousands of people. This triggered a series of events that ended in a civil war that killed millions and left the country in ruins. That's why Raya volunteered to go back and shoot all the members of the militia group with the doctor's special poison, which is activated by Old Rao in the future, resetting the whole timeline. In the present, Thomas makes it to the hospital just in time, and Holt is glad to see he's finally chosen family over work. Thomas gets to hold his newborn Raya for the first time, and he puts the bracelet around her tiny wrist. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.
Have you noticed that Adam Levine looks like a Chipotle bag? This was brought to my attention. I wanted to share with you and see if you guys agreed. Take a look at these tattoos right here. Now, this is going viral all over the media, but a TikToker pointed it out that Adam Levine, the horrible singer in the high-pitch register, no, you know me, sugar, sugar. Like, if you sing every note at that level, I can't say what I want to do to you. Okay? Now look at his cheesy tattoos. It looks like a little, like, junior high teeny bopper. Took the stickers off all of her notebooks and stuck them on this green.
I think they ask too much about the soldier.
Let's talk about it.
A man will it's A man, Will Attentive, quits his job as a successful editor for a New York City publishing house. He wants to focus on writing a book while spending more time with his family. His colleagues let Will go with great joy and wish him success. They tell him that they will miss him, for he was the best editor they ever had. Arriving at home, he meets his beautiful wife, Libby. She is very happy to hear that they will have more time at home. When they are entering, also being rude and unfriendly to his ex-wife. As he and his daughter left the place with the car, he gave Will a cynical look. At the office, Jack Patterson receives a report of his financial statements that do not look good. He also receives an email reporting doubts that his child custody appeal will be granted. This news successfully stresses him out. Will is working on his book in his room when Dee all of a sudden runs scared and hides under his desk. Trish says that Dee saw a man standing in front of the window. Will checks out the window, but there is no one there. Dee says that the man had a big head and looked evil. Will calms down his daughter and says maybe it was just a tree at the end of the garden. Or it could be just a reflection of herself reflected in the window pane. Suddenly the roof tank fell and shocked them. They laughed together. The next day, Will intends to repair his roof tank. Unexpectedly, he finds footprints the size of a grown man. From the footprints, they say that it was all about the murder that happened to the previous owner. Will asks her about the murder. She can't believe that he lives there but doesn't know about the murder case. All of a sudden, one of the boys said his back. This made them all happy and they walked away, leaving Will even more confused. In the morning, Will meets two policemen. He asks them about the murder case that happened to the former owner of his house. The police do not want to provide any information because the case has not been solved. The police only say that the main suspect was the father and that he might still be alive. At the time of the incident, the father was shot by his wife, but he managed to survive. The police refused